Okay, Sam? Yeah, phone's off. Good idea.
Yeah, I'm just doing it.
No one rings you anyway.
No, they fuck them. They all hate me.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm just about to turn this off. Hold on.
we are rolling. Turn it off.
I am now.
Okay, I'm your prop, all right?
Right.
See how it goes.
Yeah, well, here we are at sparing no expense. This is my friend Justin Brown, sometimes called Just in Time. My name's Sam Cutler, and this is a special appeal, COVID-19 appeal from Australia. We are in the middle of a crisis. Let us not mess about here. This is serious.
The economy's going down. That's the crisis, isn't
There
it?
is no economy left. All we're doing is digging up stuff. I think they call it coal or something.
Why is the economy going down? I haven't heard about anything.
Why does anyone go down? My last ex-wife, she used to go down all the time. Shut up, Sam. Anyway, back to the main point here, which is the crisis.
Sorry.
The crisis that we have here is a shortage of masks. And just get this off so you can hear me. I was watching TV the other night, and there was this brilliant thing from England. This woman, she took a G-string and she showed how you could come off here. Oh my God.
I could grab some of my underpants.
Underpants are not G-strings. Let's not get technical, but here we go. Back to the main issue here. We have a crisis.
Had an underpants on.
Give me a break. I'm trying it. Ladies, listen. You can help out Australia. We don't have enough of these bloody masks. You can use a G-string as a mask. I don't have a G-string to demonstrate, but G-strings make masks. So what we'd like you to do is rummage in your underwear drawer, pull out your least favourite G-string, or your favourite one if you like, and send it to us here.
We can wear them in future episodes.
And in future episodes, we'll make a choice of the nicest one.
Put that on, please, back on.
Shall I put it back on?
I want to get your... Sam is one of the most vulnerable people in the world.
That's right.
He's nearly 90.
Yeah, close to.
And he's got a quarter of a lung.
And no brains.
No brain.
So I'm vulnerable to this shit. Send your your G-strings, and we'll do our best with them. Now,
69 Willie Street, Paddington, WILLY, 69 Willie Street, Paddington, Australia, 4064.
Fantastic. Did you get that address? I think you better repeat it. Something to do with Willie's.
69.
69, Sois-on Nerve.
Yeah, Willie, WILLY, Street, Paddington, like Paddington Bear, Australia. Little beauty.
Australia, mate, I tell you what, it is serious here. We've got the army now. If you come back to Australia as an Australian, they throw you straight in a hotel. At least you don't have to pay. They give you 3 meals a day, and you're guarded by the army. That's how serious it is.
The good news is...
Is there any?
The good news is... What's the date? The 24th of March? It's like 26th of March, something like that.
Something like that.
And in 2 weeks' time, as Mr. Trump said, we're all going to be in church celebrating Sunday because it's going to make Australia great. America great.
I just think, honestly, personally, I think it's a dastardly plot to get rid of the Christians. I'm not a Christian myself, but I bear them no harm.
Happy clappers.
Yeah, they want the happy clappers to all get together and share the virus. It ain't going to be over in 2 weeks. This is a pathetic attempt on our part here to lighten the load for you poor swines out there in the real world. We don't live in the real world. We gave up on the real world years ago. I mean, please. You know what they say about reality? Between you and I, reality is for people who can't handle drugs. Or is it that drugs are for people who can't handle reality?
Just don't touch the brown.
Yeah, right. Don't touch your face. Stay away from the brown acid. Life goes on until it doesn't. Now, I'm 77. If there's a choice has to be made, and it's me or a teenager, listen, I'm ready to kick the bucket. We haven't been...
What about me and you?
If it's a choice between me and you can have it, no problem. Just pay my debts. Look, let's get it straight. We are the Grateful Dead. The Grateful Dead is not just a bunch of musicians. The Grateful Dead is a mindset. We died so many fucking times. We're glad to be alive. Let's not get too worried here. People are going to die.
Grateful undead.
The grateful undead, yeah, the grateful alive. Here we are. Be happy. There's nothing left to do but smile.
And stay
smile,
tuned
smile,
to the
and stay tuned
show we haven't got a name for.
to the show that we haven't got a name for.
In the comment section,
The horse with no name.
give us some suggestions.
We
did have
we did have several names.
Couch, what was that one?
On the couch, don't call us, we'll call you.
No, sofa.
Sofa, so good.
So far, so good.
And then we found out it was a fucking furniture
As
factory.
we are, it is.
Yeah, we couldn't use it. It's a furniture factory.
And we're socially distancing
Yeah,
ourselves.
here we are. Look,
And-
look, I've only got a short arm.
And
So
we could get a long sofa from sofa.
actually, to tell you the honest truth, he's the cameraman. I didn't want him to be in it. You know what I mean? He's stealing my fucking limelight here. But I agreed that in return
Great
for 100,000 a show, I'd let him be in it. Now look, we need you to respond. We're going to post this on Facebook, Faceache, whatever you call it, all that out there. I can't do any of the technology.
We should give a shout out to Japan too.
Japan. Arigato.
Arigato.
Arigato. He's got a Japanese girlfriend. I got a Japanese girlfriend. They're both stranded in Japan. So basically, here we are, two old farts with no nookie. I mean, you know what I mean? It's hard, man. It's hard. We both are in desperately in
But
love.
Japan hasn't got it because they're having the Olympics still. Aren't they?
Well,
They just
no,
cancelled it.
they finally realised that they can't have the Olympics because no one will go. You know, it could have been the first Olympics, which nobody
Next up,
actually attended.
We've got no one competing in the 100 metres. Here we go.
Well, I was thinking of, I was going to actually go for the gold medal in the bullshit.
You got that.
You got that. I was going to go and do that, but poor old Japs, yeah, no Olympics. The Prime Minister, of course, has the convenience now of being able to blame it on all those dastardly foreigners who refuse to attend.
And the IOC.
Yeah, and the IOC.
Mm.
I wonder what IOC actually stands for.
International Olympic Committee. International Olympic Council.
International Olympic crap. Well, look, listen. One time I saw my mother. It was at the time of the Olympics. I think they were in Moscow.
We are
My mother was
winding up now. So.
My mother was a dyed-in-the-wool communist, and I went to visit her, and I thought, I bet she'll be watching the Olympics, you know, being a commie and all that, and they're in Moscow.
Mm.
So I arrive at the house. She's sitting there looking spectacularly bored. I say to her, "Hey, listen, the Olympics are on television. I would have expected you know, you'd be watching the Olympics." She looks at me. She says, wonderful line. She says, "Do you really think, darling, at my age, I care whether one person can run faster than another?" To tell you the honest truth, I'm now 77, wonderful numbers. I don't give a toss whether one person can run faster than another. Please. But I
There's
feel...
the difference. I do.
Yeah, well, you see...
And I still love sport.
Yeah, but you're so
I love
competitive,
swimming.
you see.
Watching swimmers run flapping up and down, up and
You
down.
like all that?
1,500 metres, 15 minutes, come on, get to the end. Yeah, I love it.
Right.
Not so much the 100 metre dash. I like I tell you a story about the 5,000 metre dash. I was in Finland.
5,000 metre dash. Yeah,
I was in Finland, and I didn't really think I was that patriotic. But I was in Finland. I've been overseas for about a year and a half. You know,
Young and foolish.
26-year-old, and I was working for a terrible company, and we're in this hotel. We're all cooped up in these hotel rooms, waiting to get up at 6 a.m. to get back into it the next day. And I've switched on the telly, and there's the Commonwealth Games, right? And I went, "Oh, Commonwealth Games, great. I love watching film. I can't believe we could tune in Finland and there's Commonwealth Games." So I'm watching it, and there's an Aussie, right, in the 5,000 metres, and they're doing the 5,000 metre race. And this guy would have been about 200 metres behind, 2 laps to go. Anyway, I'm going, "Oh, come on, mate. It's not going to work. He's not going to make." And then
He accelerated.
in, and when he got to the final strap and thing and overtook, I was bawling. That's what it can do to you, Sam. Makes you patriotic.
Well,
You don't know where you're from. You're English, you're American,
No,
you're
I'm
Australian.
just, I'm jack of all trades, yeah, man. But the honest truth is, man, I got to 77. I've never done anything physical other than have sexual relations with lots of ladies. I've never done it. I've never been in a gym in my life. I'll tell you a funny story once. I was hanging out with some friends who are Hell's Angels. They said to me, "Your body's a disgrace, mate. You know what you need to do? We've got a gym downstairs. You should go to the gym." I said, "Really?" They said, "Yeah." A friend of mine, he goes, he was the president of that particular chapter. He said, "I'll get a couple of guys to help you." So I go down the gym. I'm all ready to do my best. So they say, "Lie down on this bench." So I'm lying on this bench. They go, "We've got these weights here. Now what you have to do is you have to lift them up." So they put this bar across my chest. I was lying there like this. Mate, I couldn't do nothing. I can't breathe. So they take it off me. They've got these big things like this round on each end. So they put some smaller ones on. They go, "Try this." Oh, I can't hear it. So finally they put the smallest ones on possible. I think I did it twice. Twice. They just took them off in disgust. Embarrassed they were. So finally the guy that was the president of the local chapter, he said to me, he said, "You're not really weightlifting material, are you, Sam?" To which I replied, "You know what, Sandy, that honestly, the truth of the matter is, you know where the most important muscle is?" And he goes, "What, here?" Like this. I said, No. Here. That's the one I work on. So anyway, I made it to 77. I'm ready to die. I'm going to put my mask back on. We are the Grateful Dead. It's lovely talking to you. This will be a series of blogs that are going to go out there because we know you're all bored shitless. This hopefully will at least raise a smile. Thank you for listening. Send your G-strings. Help Australia. We need it.
This is the Sam Cutler and Justin Brown show coming at you.
Brown Cutler, you could call it.
Brown cuts wood. And we need a wood.
We love you. Send knickers. Help us out.
Cut. Oh, that's me.
Right. Let's see what that looks like.
Oh, I wasn't recording.
You're having a laugh.